It's time for some football. Welcome to Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the New England Patriots and the Cincinnati Bengals. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. Dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
Kate, you watch Drake play this game, and he checks every box you want for a franchise quarterback. Tall, athletic, great arm. Now he's got to take all that wonderful potential into week-to-week productivity.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Off the play action, May. His first throw is an interception. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Bengals force the turnover on the first series of this game.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
So here are the Bengals now as they get set for their opening drive. And at the helm, a first-round pick in 2008, writing the closing chapters of a fantastic career, quarterback Joe Flacco.
The former Super Bowl champion, I think, surprised all of us, Kate, going from the couch to comeback player of the year. And while everybody thought the career was over, he still shows that he's got some RPMs and some velo in that right arm of his.
Brown on 1st and goal. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Need hardly anything here. 2nd and inches. They go to him again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. And a lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Patriots, nothing.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded by Henderson. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Patriots offense headed out for their second drive of the game. And time to hit a quick reset here, partner, after they find themselves behind following that opening drive INT.
Yeah, you say reset, I say Control-Alt-Delete. Pretend like it didn't even happen. You got to flush it in a hurry.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. That's incomplete left side. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Dax Hill up for the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. They'll throw, 3rd and long. The ball is out, and they lost it. But I think a Patriot got on top of that, so they will keep possession. Wow, this has been a rough sequence for them starting out. First the interception, and now almost giving it away again on the fumble.
Yeah, Coach's going to have to get everybody around the campfire and get this thing figured out, because through all the years and all the styles of play, we know one thing, Kate. Turnover margin in the NFL is the biggest indicator of winning and losing.
Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Baringer to do the honors. And he's calling for a fair catch, which is made at the 33-yard line.
The Bengals take over.
Cincinnati headed back out for its 2nd drive now. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Jack Gibbons in on the tackle.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Flacco. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it's 3rd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
3rd down, it's Flacco. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
So on 4th down, Bengals calling on Ryan Rico for the punt. And that hit right at the 10. Somehow, though, got a wicked bounce and makes it into the end zone for a touchback. The Patriots running their offense out there. Things sure have started out rough, and they've stayed that way through 2 drives. Maybe drive number 3 here is where we see this offense get rolling. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
May now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's May. That one complete to Diggs. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a New England 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
The give now to Henderson. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That's the end of our opening quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
The Patriots proceed into the red zone for the first time. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. From the red zone now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. That's caught at the 4. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots start to fight back with their first points of this game.
Patriots.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with your route check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Brought in by Chase near the sideline. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. He finds him, and the red flag has come out. Mike Vrabel not happy, expressing his displeasure with that last call.
The previous play is under review.
Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So Mike Vrabel and the officials just going to have to agree to disagree on this one as the call on the field stands. First down from the 42. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
From the gun, Flacco. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Number 5, T. Higgins. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Looking in the air here. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Bengals have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
All set to go now from the 35. This might be a free play for him. Dump off caught by his back. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Offside, defense.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still first down.
A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. They're going to try and throw it here. Setting up the running back screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Still sticking with the passing game. He completes it in traffic. And this one doesn't go far. Now, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. Throw here. 3rd down. Throwing for the back of the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
And on 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. This one from 47 yards away. McPherson's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Evan McPherson.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25. The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Starting out trips right here, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Finds his man, it's Demario Douglas. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down, May. He'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well, and it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
May off the play fake. He keeps it and takes off. And May's going to have the first down as he slides to a halt.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Patriots first down. 1st and 10.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Henderson on his own read. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing is May. Short pass brought in. He works it down to the edge of the red zone. Sent to the ground by Josh Newton.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
May not a throw on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots take the lead just before halftime.
Patriots.
Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Rory Gallis on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots take a 4-point lead.
14, Bengals 10.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, Scott, thanks so much. We are back, and this one's shaping up to be an exciting one. Very close game, Brock, as we start our third quarter. Now Borregales on to send it away. Samaje Perine on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense for the first drive of our second half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Starting the half with a give to Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Throwing now out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Bengals send out the punting unit, and he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Going play action, May. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Barrett Carter. And the Bengals will have it right at the opposing 30 after the interception, and that return on top of it. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap to Flacco. Finds the in route complete. And he'll get this forward to about the 28. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop.
A gain of 2.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Throwing it on second down. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals pick it off and give points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
McPherson to add the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Bengals push their lead to 3.
Bengals 17, Patriots 14.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Cincinnati.
Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And this group feeling a little urgency to make the most of this one, Brock, after they threw that interception the last time out.
Yeah, we know there's no more predictive stat in the NFL than giving the ball away. Now, we walk that fine line as a quarterback. You can't play timid and scared to make a mistake, but you know you can't put the ball again in the other team's hands.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. B.J. Hill, the one to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Sticking with Henderson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Complete to Diggs out left. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
A gain of 12, and a Patriot first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. It's Henderson on the give. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. May now from the gun. Hits him on the in route. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. That stop made by Barrett Carter.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Pick up a 34 yards on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
He'll get this to Henry. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
It's a gain of 9.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Patriots with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. You put a receiver in motion left. This is Henderson on 2nd down. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
Trying to sneak May. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 2.
That may not look like much, but that is a confidence builder for quarterback and offensive line in particular. When you know you can push the pile on 3rd down on a sneak and get a 1st down, you may have to come back to that in a bigger moment in this one later.
Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. 6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
A 6-yard pickup.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. They'll try and run in with Stevenson. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
He'll throw it. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots take a 4th quarter lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Now Borregales on to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Here's Brown to start the drive. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
That's good for a Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Brown. He's dropped. A big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Setting up to pass. Finds him over the middle. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Tighten up.
A first down carry for Brown. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
It's 2nd and inches.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. The give on 2nd, it's Brown. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal. Setting up the screen. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
A 4-yard loss.
Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Headed in the wrong direction, Brock, as they take 2nd and goal now from the 13. Motioning one of the tight ends. Counter play, Brown. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. 5th DB out there now. Big rep for this defense on 3rd and goal. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Extra point upcoming. This to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
Bengals 24, Patriots 21.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Cincinnati.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30. The Patriots offense all set to go. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And that is exactly what they needed. A quick first down, and he freezes that clock. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a New England first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Here he is to throw. That one's complete, right side. And he gets out of bounds, but a single yard, not worth the time that came off the clock.
The 44-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Pass taken in by Diggs. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
It's a gain of 10. First down, New England.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Throwing again, it's May. On the move, past the 40. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. So there's the timeout called, and we're going to see if they think there's enough time for 2 plays or just one last snap. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Henderson here from the gun. And they bring him down around the 34. And 4 seconds remaining. They're going to take a timeout.
A gain of 6.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Big moment here for Andres Borregales. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And it's on its way and through. He hit it from deep. And in the final moments, they force overtime.
24-24.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, well, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. He puts some air under it deep down the middle. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. That's no way to end a game, right, Brock? Can't have an offensive penalty on the final play, so an untimed down coming up. The kick is good. He got it. And the third time he puts it through will be the charm. They've won it. So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.